Hello, I'm Kim, Rooster Rossiter, and on the week before Marine Corps Marathon, this Spotlight Saturday, episode 92.
We love you, Ainsley.
Hey everybody, got a fun episode this week. In fact, I'm going to be joined by Briley, and we're going to talk about some fun things you might have seen us announce in the Ainsley's Angels of America family group recently. But before we get to that, we're going to have an opportunity to view a video that Briley's going to put together that captures the Spread Your Wings race, which is an Ainsley's Angels Race Series race from a couple of weeks ago in South Mississippi. It's only fitting that we included in this episode on this particular day, which 4 years ago, Beth and Jen, our ambassadors down there in South Mississippi, were married. So happy anniversary to the ladies, and I hope you enjoy what Briley's put together here.
Live from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Everybody is so excited. Why is everybody so excited, Beth?
Why is everybody so excited, Chris?
Live from Mississippi. Go Angels!
Just stay behind them. You don't have to
So I am here with Baby Jacob. Baby Jacob, tell me about your first Spread Your Wings 5K.
Well, I think it's pretty cool. It's raining a little bit and the wind's blowing, but it's good. Is your daddy running today?
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. You done?
Yes, my daddy's running.
All right.
Oh, he heard his mama.
Oh, there's Mama.
Yes,
So this
my
is
daddy's
Tiffany
running.
and Jacob. No, shoot, Jacob. Jesse Dupan's wonderful creation named Jacob, and this is his first time to be interviewed on Spotlight Saturday. Say bye. Have a good day. So I'm here with our first place finisher today. I told you you would win.
Well, we worked hard.
Yeah,
We worked really
So what
hard.
was your official finish time?
21:30
That's
something.
silly.
I've never gone that fast.
Yeah, and you probably never will again until next year when we come back and Bolt pushes you again. Thank you for your legs, sir.
Thank you. It was great.
I have found precious little Team Nikka, and Nikka had her 4th birthday Sunday. Hi, Nikka. And I'm here with Nikka's mom and dad. And introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Sarah.
I'm Steven.
And what did you guys get today?
Medals.
Okay, but then, so,
And the most amazing thing ever.
yes,
We were gifted this freedom chair.
you were.
Yes.
Nikka,
yes.
you got your own
I
chair
feel like I have goosebumps
today.
every time I say it. I get goosebumps.
I have them too, just for the record.
Yes. And it has given us freedom, independence. I'm able to work out, which I desperately needed to again, and she can come with me, and Nikka giggles every time she runs. Yes. So it's something we can all do together and encourage other people to do with us and promote inclusion.
And maybe, just maybe one day, we might be able to bring Ainsley's Angels to Lafayette, Louisiana. Maybe, just maybe,
Yes.
just maybe.
Yes, we would
All
do
right.
that.
Well, happy birthday, Nikka. Have a good rest of your day, precious. Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Congratulations, South Mississippi, on an amazing race. I love how all of the ambassadorships from around the region were able to all come together and spread their wings together as a big family down there in the mid-south and southeast region. So congratulations. Hey, what we're going to do now is we're going to turn things over to Miss Briley. She's going to have a chance to join us on film. And if you remember, she had an announcement in the Ainsley's Angels of America family group about Born an Angel. So without further ado, I'm going to flip it over to Briley.
Hi, I'm Briley, and this week I'm here to talk to you about my book, Born an Angel. I wrote this book back when I was in 6th grade, so some 5-6 years ago now, and it is time that we write a second edition to Born an Angel, so that's exactly what I've done. And right now I'm here to talk to you all about that. So we asked for your questions on Facebook, and I have them in this hat, and I'm going to pull them out of the hat and answer them. You may remember this type of video back in episode 52. We did a very similar thing, so go watch that after you watch this one. Okay? Our first question comes from Florida Ambassador Jody Stoder, and she says, please tell us how you had the idea to write this book. So if you don't know the story of how I originally decided to write Born an Angel, go back and, like I said, watch that and episode 52. But when it comes to the second edition, over the past 5 years, we have sold every single book that was printed in the first printing. That's 5,000 books that we have sold. And because of that, people are still wanting to buy Born an Angel, people are still contacting us about it, and I still want to share Ainsley's story. So I decided, well, we need to do a second printing. And when we were talking about the second printing, I had the option to print the exact same book, 5,000 more or whatever it is, or make edits to the book. And given the, inaccuracies maybe that existed in the book and a lot of other reasons, I decided, well, let's do some updates, some modifications, and print off a second edition. So that's exactly what we've done. Alright, now, second question. So this one comes from Amanda Piccarelli. She is our ambassador in Southeast PA. She actually is like getting married, or just got married or something, so congratulations to her. Anyway, her question is, how old were you during the first edition compared to now, and what things did you miss that you're now including? So that's a great question. I've touched on it a little bit. So I was, 6th grade. I was 11 when I wrote the original Born an Angel, and then now I'm 16. I'm a junior in high school. So 5 years, 6 years age difference. So the difference is, well, let me flip to it. It ranges, from small things. For example, the original copy reads, Ainsley and my dad have done nearly 100 races. The original reads, Ainsley and my dad have done nearly 40 races of varying lengths. If you know the story, you know that Ainsley did 100 races before she passed away in February of 2016. And so of course I need to include that in the new book. That's an amazing accomplishment. And it just factually makes the book more accurate. But then it has some bigger things. For example, you can see this is my edited copy. This entire page has been rewritten, right, to be not only more accurate but more concise. And you can see that on some other pages too. For example, this one also has been almost entirely rewritten. Now, of course, it still holds the same original meaning and very similar, it has the same illustrations of the first book, but it's just written in a way that I'm much prouder of, I guess you could say. And then also, of course, we had to add some stars on this map, because we have so many more ambassadorships than we did when this was written. So, it's things like that, things that just make the book overall better. Alright, okay, let me next question. This one comes from Kristine. She's ambassador in Indiana, and she asks, what does it mean to you to know that so many copies of the book have been sold? Okay, that's a great question, and I think that really goes along great with the fact that there's a second edition. So, when I originally wrote Born an Angel and I knew that we were having 5,000 copies printed, that seemed like so many, and it is so many. And so now to think that we've sold, not only have we sold every single one of them, but there's a demand for a second one, just makes me feel like it all is just paying off. Like Ainsley's legacy is really going on and actually doing things and making a difference, especially when I know that so many of those copies are in elementary schools and libraries and places like that. And I hope that's where the second edition ends up too. So our fourth question comes from Brittany, and she is the ambassador in Eastern Carolina. There's a lot of ambassadors submitting questions. Okay, so she asks, which edition was the hardest to write, and do you have a favorite? Okay, so I would say definitely without a doubt the first one was harder to write, just because it was from scratch, whereas this, I had the book to go off of, I was just making edits. Which one do I like more? That's a really hard question, because obviously the first Born an Angel holds such a special place in my heart, because that's the first one. It's what I did when I was 11 years old, and that's pretty powerful to think about. But this one, I think, as from a writing standpoint, it reads better, it's more accurate, and it also has the meaning of, like, this is the second one, so that's special too, just the fact that we have a second one. So I really don't know which one is my favorite, but you know what? You should buy both of them, and then let me know what's your favorite one. Perfect, solves the problem. Alright. Fifth question. Hope this video is working out. Okay, so our fifth question comes from Misty, and she is also up there in Indiana, and she asks, have you ever thought about making the book into a video? I envision a video of the book being read out loud, showing the pictures from the book and inserting actual family and race photos. When I read this question, I like had a dance party. I'm not even kidding. I never once thought about that, but that's absolutely incredible. I love that idea, and we will be doing that. Something that could be shown in schools at book readings where I can't travel halfway across the country. I absolutely love that idea. Thank you so much for that. All right. Our sixth question comes from Laura Schuler in Eastern Carolina, and she asks, do you have plans for writing more books in the future? This is a question I have gotten since I wrote the book back in 6th grade, and honestly, my answer at this point is I don't know. I might not, but I never once thought that I would be writing a second edition of Born an Angel, so that kind of just shows me, like, you never know what's going to be happening, so we'll see. Alright, last one in here. This is coming from Jennifer McCormick right here in Hampton Roads, and she asks, how soon will you be able to order a copy? Well, you know what? Today. You all can order your copy today. The link will be in the description to pre-order it. Now, they actually won't be printed and mailed out, like that process won't be finished until November, but that's not that far away, so you'll be getting those books very soon when you order them. So please, 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 please order the second edition. I promise you will not regret it. And yeah, thank you, bye!
Hope y'all enjoyed episode 92. Looking forward to showing you 93 as we go to the Marine Corps Marathon weekend and have an absolute blast as all the family converges, or much of the family converges. Hey, as a reminder, you saw earlier in this footage the Spread Your Wing race that was executed, and don't forget the Rolling on the River, the final race of the 2017 Ainsley Angels Race Series, is available for you to register. Description down below. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in 93.
A young angel born with wings.